All right. That wasn't fair. Well, the devil. There's a difference between the devil. Oh wow, I opened right to it. Okay, I'm gonna read you the second part, the third part of this message, because I accidentally deleted it because I don't know. I was drunk. I don't know. Downloading every day isn't easy. Downloading 3 messages is not that easy. So, we're talking about the Lord's Supper. We're in Luke 22, the Lord's Supper. So I left off on, let's get it. Let's go back over it so that you guys, I don't want to leave you hanging. I'm a good servant. There's my little buddy. There's my little Judah buddy. So right here, let's do it. Let's do it again. The Lord's Supper. When the hour was come, he sat down and the 12 apostles with him, and he said unto them, with desire, I have desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. For I say unto you, I will not any more eat thereof until it be fulfilled in the kingdom of God. And he took the cup and gave it thanks and said, take this and divide it among yourselves. So he's saying, here's my blood, here's the word. Everybody's got a drink of the cup of knowledge of good and evil, so that you know that there's no such thing as good and evil. I am good. It is good. It will always be good. You're not naked. Who told you you were naked? Right? Who told you? The Lord asked Adam, who told you you were naked? The Lord never accuses anyone. He never told Cain, you fucker, you killed your brother. He said, what'd you do? He said, answered, am I my brother's keeper? The Lord doesn't accuse anyone because, you know why? Because there's nothing to accuse anyone of. That's the point of the message. Who told you you're naked? Who told you you did something wrong? You're my creature. You do what I say. As long as you do what I say, you don't do anything wrong, right? So he took the cup. Let's get this. I won't eat again until I get to the kingdom. There's no fellowshipping because you guys are going to be here and I'm going to be there. There's not going to be any teaching and there's not going to be bread. You're going to have to eat your own. I don't eat with you anymore, right? You guys are going to have to eat your own bread. You're going to have to read the book yourself. Read the fucking book. You friggin' GMS nonsensical goofballs that are talking about this is good and this is evil and the white man fucking stupid. So what's it say? And he took the bread and he gave thanks and broke it and gave unto them, saying, this is my body which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. That's where I left off. Do this in remembrance of me. Likewise also the cup after supper, saying, this cup is the New Testament of my blood, which is shed for you. But behold, the hand of him that betrayeth me is with me on the table. This is where I left off. Behold, the hand of him that betrayeth me is with me. Is with me. Is. See the is? Is with me on the table. His hand is on the table. What's on the table? The table is where the bread is. We're all eating of the same bread. You 12 are my people. Well, I'm telling you this right now. Get it. You got to get it. Get the bread. Eat. Come on, eat. That a boy. Eat your bread. Eat the word. Get the truth. Get the truth. The bread of life. Get it. Get that away. Everyone eat. All right? And truly the Son of Man goeth as it was determined, but woe unto that man by whom he is betrayed. Is it talking about Judas Iscariot? I don't, no. The hand of him that betrayeth me is with me on the table. Judas Iscariot did what the Lord told him and Satan over here, verse 22, 3. Then entered Satan into Judas, surnamed Iscariot, being of the number of the 12. He's one of the 12. And Satan, the buddy of the Lord, remember they were talking in Job. Hey, where you going? Where you going, Satan? You know, I'm doing what you told me to do, going to and fro through the earth, up and down, back and forth, to look for those that I can mess with. The ones that have no brain, they have no knowledge of you. I'm looking for those that have no knowledge of you. Good work, Satan. You go do that. Have you checked out my brother Job? My son Job? You check out Job, man. He's righteous, right? I went into that. So Satan's not no adversary of God. God has no adversaries. He has servants only. And this is where people go out of their friggin' cotton picking, ridiculous religious. Let me mess with people's heads, minds. Satan's just another angel, and he's one of the top angels. He's busy. He has a lot of men under him. And what do? They go around and they look for knuckleheads so that they can tell them, oh, there's fallen angels. There's Nephilim. Oh, yeah, Joseph, that's his sperm is the sperm of Yahushai. Oh, yeah. Mary, no, Mary, she's nobody. Joseph's the man. Ruth, oh, yeah, Ruth. The book of Ruth should have been named the book of Boaz, because the book of Ruth isn't about Ruth. That's what Satan has people do. So I'm here to wake you up. Wake up. Ding, 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 ding. Last days, people. Right? Right, little Judah Bear? That's right. So let's go on. For behold, the hand of him that betrayeth me is with me on the table, and truly the Son of Man goeth as it was determined. I'm not even moving. I don't know why it won't focus. But woe unto him by whom he was betrayed. I'll just read it. And they began to inquire among themselves which of them it was that should do this thing. Who's gonna betray him? Is it you? Is it me? And there was also a strife among them. Which of them should be accounted the greatest? So all of a sudden they went from, who's going to betray you to, you know what? Who cares who betrayed you? We want to know who's going to be the number one dude. What? You guys are whacked out of your minds. What are you saying? And Jesus said unto them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. So the Gentiles, he's saying, what's Yahushua saying? He's saying, the Gentiles don't know their Lord from fucking Joe Biden. They don't know their Lord from Donald Trump. They don't know their Lord from John F. Kennedy. And they think these people are lords over them. They're benefactors. They're going to help us. They're going to help us. Biden's going to help the Negroes. Oh, Obama's going to help the Negroes. No, we need Trump to help the white people. It's all nonsense. It's called duality, people. That's what Yahushua is saying. He's saying, the Gentiles, you guys aren't Gentiles. You guys are supposed to know better. There is no good and evil. There's only one Lord, one eye, one focus, one truth. Right? Little Judah bear? So, let me go on. He's saying the Gentiles are the ones that are vapid. Their brains are empty. Satan's up there sweeping it out so his 7 buddies can come have a party up in their vapid brains, because they're double-minded. That's why, who said it? James. We were just in there. A double-minded man is lost in all his ways. Double-minded. That means you're, oh well, I used to be a Democrat, but now I'm a Republican. I used to like Obama, but now I like Trump. Yeah. If you get any more vapid and stupid, there's going to be 14 demons running around your stupid head, right? Little Judah lion? But you shall not be that way. You shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as he that does serve. Right, Judah bear? Little Judah lion? He's saying the younger. Who's the younger? Who's the youngest? Benjamin. Why is Benjamin the youngest? Because he's willing to serve. Who's Judas Iscariot? He's just like Benjamin. He's a fucking devil. He's Satan. He's going to make sure that everybody needs to go where they need to go. And that's what Yahushua is saying, red letter. He's saying it right there. But you shall not be so. You are not going to believe in this duality, right, Judah bear? Little Judah lion? He's all, no, I have one eye. I know my Lord. I don't go for Democrat or Republican or black or white or red or blue. It's a prison of love. It's a prism. It's the light. The light comes through in all different colors, but it's all from the same light. Right? You get it? This little Judah lion is smarter than most humans. Look at him. He's happy. He's joyful. He's not worried. He's all, I'm all yellow and I have a little bit of orange, but my orange is yellow and my yellow is orange. There's no color of turning with me. And that's why I'm happy, because I know there's only one Lord, one God, one power. So let's go on. But you shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as he that does serve. Who's the chief? He's the leader. He's the leader. Let the chief among you be the one that serves. Let's go on. For whether is greater, he that sitteth at meat or he that serveth? Yahushua is asking, red letter. All right, gentlemen. Here's your question. Question of the day. Who's greater? The one that sits and eats meat or the one that serves? And he answers, and he says, is it not he that sitteth at meat? So, if you're sitting at the table, you're at the table, you know that there's no right or wrong, there's no good or evil, and you're eating the meat, you're like, oh, this is great. I get it. This is good food. The Lord's saying, that's right. You that get the meat of the lesson, you that are off milk, you that can understand that it's not about good or evil, that's milk. I told Remnant 144, GMS, dude, you're a milkman. You don't know shit. You're a milkman. I'm the butcher, baby. I bring the meat. This is meat. This is what I'm trying to tell you people. Right, Judah Lion? Uh-huh. Who is it that's greater? He that sitteth at meat, or he that serveth? Is not he that sitteth at meat? But I am among you as he that serveth. He's saying, I'm serving you the meat. Can you eat it? If you can sit at the table, I put you at the table to eat this meat. Eat the meat, because I'm serving it. I'm a servant to you. The servant isn't greater than the one who's sitting at the table. The servant is the servant, the one that's at the table eating the meat with the Lord. Who was that? That was Judas Iscariot, was sitting at the table eating the meat. He's part of the story. And the Lord is going, I'm the writer. You guys are the actors. I'm going to direct you on how to be. You're going to eat the meat, and prophecy is going to be fulfilled. Get it? Oh, Satan, he's evil, he's wicked. Yeah. You'll find out, wicked. Fucking nonsense, man. You are they which have continued with me in my temptations. You understand. You have followed along with me. And now here I am giving you the last lesson before I go. This is the last lesson. I'm letting you know. Stop thinking with your friggin' fleshly body. There's only one Father, and the Father is good. The Father is true. The Father is faithful. There is no turning with the Father. Judas Iscariot, I love my brother Judas Iscariot. He's the one that did what he was supposed to do. He did the hard job, and he had to suffer for that. Who has to suffer? We all have to suffer. Who's the one? Who's the greatest? The one that suffers the most. You are they which have continued with me in my temptations. And I appoint unto you a kingdom, as my Father has appointed unto me. What's it say? Appoint unto you a kingdom. He has bestowed upon you. He has given unto you this meat, this knowledge, this wisdom, this bread, this passion fruit, these eggs, these bananas, all that. The wine, the new wine. You remember? Do you remember? And here's the final bop. Here's the final bop. This is the message of the millennium. And this is why it's the last friggin' message. It's the Last Supper. He's saying, you gotta get this. You guys might not get it now, but prophecy will be fulfilled and you'll all go, oh, so Judas Iscariot was the greatest. You know why? Because he served himself up. I'll do it. I'll be the bad guy. You know why? Because the bad guy's the good guy. Right, Judah Lion? Yeah, we all know that. Verse 30. That ye may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. I'll read it again. Verse 30. 29 and 30. And I appoint unto you a kingdom. I bestow upon you a kingdom, as my Father has appointed unto me. He gave me a kingdom, and I'm giving it to you. What is the kingdom? The kingdom is one eye. Let not your eye be anything other than single. What is single? That means it's all good. It's all true. It's all faith. It's all heavenly. It's everything he does is perfect. How perfect was Judas Iscariot? Perfectly perfect. Verse 30, that you may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom. What's that mean? You're gonna know the blood and you're gonna know the bread. You're gonna have it in your hearts. It's not gonna be wandering around. There's not gonna be any empty space in your friggin' noggin for demons to come in there and sweep it clean and be partying in there. Your heart and your mind are going to be set on praising my Father. And you may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom and sit on the thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Why did he tell them that, people? Why did he say that? Why did he say you're going to be in my kingdom judging the 12 tribes of Israel? Because you're sitting at my table. You're the 12. You're the ones that are here. You're the ones that are eating with me. You are at meat. You are getting the message. You are getting the message. You're eating the passion fruit, the bananas, the eggs, the meat. I made you some French toast and I put some syrup on it. And we're eating it together. Do you get it? Enjoy. Because this is the food that you're going to say, I ate that with my Lord at the table. That's why I can tell you, you're all wrong. You're all freaking out of your minds. Let me tell you, let me be the judge. The Bible doesn't say judge not. The Bible says a righteous man judgeth all. Check it out. Corinthians 2:15, I think it is. A righteous man judgeth all things. Don't judge me. Oh yeah, I will. I do. Don't think I won't. You wicked, wicked person, you worker of iniquity, telling me what to do? No. Here, put this in your mouth and shut the fuck up. Salakia. Not going to have to hear no backtalk anymore. Not going to have to hear GMS going, oh, yeah, the book of Ruth, it's not, the book of Ruth was about Boaz. Yeah, right. Third grade, they taught us the title of a book is the subject of the book. The book of Ruth's about Ruth, not Boaz, you dumb motherfucker. Salakia. Sorry. Do people get it? You need to humble yourselves and say, wow, there's some people that actually sat at meat with my Lord. Yeah, there are. His name was Judas Iscariot. Did any of you get the riddle? Who's the one that betrayed Jesus? Any of you give the answer yet? I'll tell you tomorrow morning if I'll just... some of you will get it, some of you won't. Just keep reading the book. Advice for the disciples, verse 31, you can get it. Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. There's your clue. JD Nija. Salakia for the curse words. Said naughty things. Yeah. Judah Bear's saying, what'd you say? He's like, I didn't hear you say anything wrong. I love you. I love you, believers. All praises, honor, and glory to the Most High, who has no turning in his way. Everything he does is perfect and right. So good, so right. Jah is true and perfect. Jah is true and perfect. See you guys in the morning. Sleep well. Have a nice Sunday.